Hello and welcome to hip openers, the hip flexor stretches that I'm just suggesting for a lot of people that ask me. And this is Toby. He's awesome, so I'm going to give him a little bit of love. This is Kelly Lane Yoga. Find a place on your mat or your floor that you can stretch your leg. Mine will happen to be here. So stretch one leg back. Here we'll do the right leg. Bring the knee down to the mat and the front leg will be bent and the knee will be over the ankle, hips facing forward. I'm going to tighten the stomach here, and that'll stretch that right hip flexor in the front. Tighten the stomach, making sure the hips are tucked. Make sure you do both sides, knee over the ankle in the front. That was low lunge. Here we go. Find that spot again. Crescent is going to be similar, you're just all the way up. So the knee is over the ankle in the front, the back heel is pushing back. Hips are facing forward. If you want an extra oomph, go ahead and put the arms over the head by the ears. That front hip flexor gets that stretch again, pushing through the back heel. Go into a chair pose if you want, like I just did, and switch legs. So tighten the stomach, push through that back heel, and the front knee is over the ankle. Very important to be squaring the hips and pushing through that back heel. Okay, now let's try a pigeon. So let's bring one leg back, which is the right leg here, left leg in front of you, bending at the knee, having the calf or the foreleg as parallel as possible to the hips. You can go ahead and bring your hands to heart center if you hear that stretches your leg even more, your hip. Make sure to do both sides, and switching the left leg. Really important to find that footing in the back leg, pardon the pun, to get that real stretch in the hip flexor. For an added stretch, you can bring the arms by the ears or grab for your back leg. Sometimes it doesn't work, so dust yourself off. Either way, come into a cobbler, rooting the hips down into the ground and bring the soles of the feet together. That will bring alignment through your shoulders and straighten up the back. Now we'll go into a seated wide leg, opening up the legs as far as possible, rooting the hips into the ground and flexing the feet. You can go ahead and bend at the hips, like hinge at the hips, and lean forward if you want. Don't do that. Reclined hero. This one's really amazing and a bit challenging. Bring the feet on either side of the hips and lay back as much as possible, stretching out those hips. This last one is goddess. So you're opening up your hips as if they were a book, and the knees are as far out as they can be, knees over the ankles, rooting the hips down through the ground, straightening out the spine, and slowly come out of that. Namaste. I hope you have a wonderful day and less stress in your hips. Namaste.